Hi, I'm quickly going to walk you through the blog article automation Google Sheet in this video. First of all, make a copy of this because it is read-only, so further on you need to copy your own inputs that were output by ChatGPT. Then you would need ChatGPT 4 subscription, and you need to create your own Custom GPT. For this you click Explore GPTs, click on Create, and the important thing is the content that will go into the instructions, right? For this, you have to provide your company details. So you do this in the sheet called Company Details. I filled it in with some sample information. For example, your company name, your company description, and your target audience. This content is important so that it sounds like you and it is more tailored to your specific audience. In this example, I copied the description of my own company of Next Operations. Then you go to 0 system prompt and it will be generated automatically for you. So you just copy it, go to instructions and paste it. And when you look at it full screen, it's precisely the prompt that ChatGPT needs. So in this case, I have already created a Custom GPT, and you will need this to continue with the rest of the instructions. So in this case, it's called Next Operations Blog Article Automation. And next thing you need to do, you need to write a transcript into here. So this is the base article data that the blog article will be based on. So this is whatever topic you want to write about, but you need some base data that ChatGPT can use to start. Next, if you already have a blog or you have some links that you want to include, here in the links, you input the title, a short description, and the URL of the link. So in this example, Prompt Engineering In-Depth, short description would be an article that I wrote in my blog, and then the URL. The thing here you don't have to touch, it's just a intermediate computation so that the prompt is generated in a further step. Then you just start inputting the prompts that are created for you. So here we go first, outline and title. You just copy this. Remember, this is automatically generated, and you start. So in this first step, ChatGPT will create an outline of the contents. Then in the second step, again, you copy it, paste it. Very easy to do. Here ChatGPT will extract a few common sentences that you use and that are particular to your tone, so that later on it can include them so that the finished blog article sounds like you. Now you have to take this content, copy it, and paste it into this one single cell. It's important that it's one single cell. So you paste it here, and based on this, it will generate the next prompt, which is about structuring. So again, you copy it, don't need to modify anything else. Now I have fast forwarded it a little bit so you see the whole generated article, and you see that in bold it included the phrases that are specific to you and to your company. So then the next step, extracting SEO keywords. Again, you just copy the prompts, paste it. So here ChatGPT will extract short tail, long tail keywords, and it will sort them by relevance. So you can then copy this list. So then you copy this list. And here I recommend that you go to a keywords planning tool and that you research some more relevant keywords, because remember, ChatGPT doesn't have access to the internet by default, and especially researching keywords is not trivial. So in this case, you have to do a manual step in between. So for example, we look at this list and we see, for example, we can copy some of these keywords. So here I have Google Keywords Planner. You click on Discover New Keywords. And then, for example, I can copy some of these. And then I click Get Results. Then you can refine the keywords. You can take those that don't refer to any brand. This is just a suggestion that has worked well for me. And then you can sort by average monthly searches. So then, for example, we see some interesting keywords here. For example, AI content marketing. So we can paste it in here. Again, it's important that you keep the same format. So for example, here, these keywords are between backticks, which in Markdown language means they should be taken verbatimly, exactly how they are. For example, here we have AI business strategy. Again, an interesting keyword for this article. And then also what I recommend is trying search engine response pages. So in this case, for example, we can search for transforming businesses with AI operations. We input this into Google. And Google has this section people also ask. And then, for example, we can copy these search engine response page keywords, again in the same format. How can AI be used in business processes? Also sounds very relevant. In general, here you can play around with the keywords and see what works best for you, or if you work with a marketing agency, you can ask them to do the research for you. Also something interesting, how can I use AI to grow my business? And then since we have some of them that are duplicates, for example, we can remove some of them. For example, business efficiency is not directly related to AI, operational excellence, not directly. Artificial intelligence, very broad term, we can remove it. AI operations makes sense in this case. AI operations consulting services makes sense. Right, once we've got this, we can go to the next step. And the prompt was automatically generated again to include these keywords into the article. And here, for example, we can see that it has already included some of them, how AI can be used in business processes. And we had this previously. We had included this from the search engine response pages here. Then, for example, we see AI operations consulting services. Again, we mentioned this here, AI operations consulting services. And so on. You get the point. Now a new version of the article was generated, so we can continue with the sixth prompt, extracting links. Again, this prompt was generated from the data you input into the sheet links, right? So here you had a list of links from your blog or some external links. Again, here again you can do some internet research, or you can use ChatGPT with a plugin, with a internet browsing plugin to research some relevant websites. Then based on those links, we copy this prompt. And what it does, it asks ChatGPT to rank these links in terms of relevance to the article. Because remember, maybe not all of the links on your blog are important to this one topic. So in this case, since this example article I'm showing you is very generalistic, it includes all the links, so we copy these links, and again, we paste them here. Again, just in one cell, everything. And then the next prompt will include these links into the blog article. And again, as you can see, it included these links. It also includes the keywords, and it also includes the specific phrases. It reiterates that ChatGPT should include them. Otherwise, they would get lost. It is just the way these models work. They work on a statistical basis. So the more you repeat information that you want to include, the higher the probability it is that it will be included. If you don't include it, and if you have some information in the first step and don't reiterate it in a later step, it's a high probability that ChatGPT will forget it in this sense. So it loses its high probability, so to speak. Again, here we see that it started introducing them, and it introduces them in such a way that it makes sense contextually. So they are framed in such a way that the text around them makes sense when you include them. Again, here, for example, our piece on what are AI assistants further explores the role of AI in enhancing business operations, right? Also, if we look at it, we see that the keywords that we had in a previous step are also being kept. For example, full stack generative AI strategy implementation. Here we see full stack generative AI strategy implementation. And also, the relevant phrases that determine your tone have also been kept. For example, AI first approach. Here, AI first approach. Or repetitive tasks are automated. Again, here. So you see, by reiterating the keywords and the relevant phrases, ChatGPT will keep including them, because this is a problem that many people face when they write prompts. They try to fit everything into one prompt, and they mention some information in the beginning that then gets lost. So this is what makes it difficult to get the right output. Now the article is finished. You can just go on and copy it and paste it into your blog. I've included also a bonus sheet, which is called Collaterals. Usually you want to promote your article on social media, or you might have a section in your blog that will describe the article briefly. You can also have ChatGPT generate this. And you do this at the end, because then ChatGPT has been fed with all the information, knows what's relevant, knows what to prioritize, and will generate these descriptions in an SEO compliant manner. So here again, we see the highlighted keywords. So you can just go on and copy paste this into your social media, into your blog, and speed up your manual processes. Thanks for watching, and don't hesitate to shoot me a message in case you have any questions. Cheers.